Hey guys, Phil Sherman here from Studio 44 with yet another fantastic stadium extravaganza video for you. I can't wait to show you some of these stadiums. Got some heavy hitters in here. We have some new creators. So I want to get right to it. Let's do it. Starting things off with someone who I think made their debut in the last video. Here in Studio 44, this is Pogi Boy Wico. I think he said Wico in the comments. Capitol Gardens of Tahoe. It's capital city, altitude of 5,279 feet, and it was built in 2024. And look at this view. The snowy mountains in the background, and there are definitely gardens. Very, very nice. I like how this building is kind of hosting some folks on a deck over this pond. Excellent. Very scenic. Capitol Gardens over here again. Another, ooh, look. Oh, I like how he's got the bushes like rising from the tile. That looks really cool. Then there's a bear statue and surrounded by water out here. Excellent. Oh, look at these custom-made stairs. Beautiful. Pogi Boy Wico. Ooh, and there's a tram. Taking you up here to that building. The Brew-hoo-hoo. Behind the batter's eye. Excellent. Then there's a grill. Yeah, just a great mixture of grass and... Oh, we have barrels. Barrels and a wagon. Big parking lot back here. Ooh, even a little beach. Two-decker. Very nice. Oh, wow, the whole thing's surrounded by water. Look at this. Well, at least the whole left side is. Excellent. Oh, and there's a little lighthouse at the end. Fantastic. What a great way to start the video. There's a miniature golf course out here, too. Using some of the newer turn-of-the-century props, right? Some of those buildings are. Little scoreboard in right. Big scoreboard in left. Excellent. That garden in left and right. Phenomenal. And all the custom stairs. Oh, there's another set here. Then there's a set leading up to... Oh, that looks really good. Look at that. Man, talk about tedious work. Fantastic. I love it. I'd like to play some RDL All-Star games in here. With the lights on, it looks just as fantastic. Lighting up some of the things out here in the water. There's a sailboat. Great, great work. All right. Great start to the video. Thank you, Pogi Boy Wico. Next up on the list is Patriot Stadium from Newark, New Jersey. Altitude of 255 feet. Built in 1915. And it comes to us from Sir Admin. Using the San Diego Padres batter's eye in center field. And right behind that, oh, look at this. You got a whole little wiffle ball game going on out here. Nice. Oh, he even dialed up the fence. Look at that. It's usually white. He added the ivy and the brick. Excellent. People are in line waiting for their turn to play some wiffle ball. Then there's a stage right behind the batter's eye. Hall of Fame section out here. Folks are taking a peek at things. Beautiful behind home plate and in foul territory. Did some custom laser ribbons. Nice. People are watching from across the street. Ooh, I like putting the signs on top of the concession stands. Kind of helps close out the stadium a little bit. Nice. Then there's a little pool section out here with a little bar and a tiki bar. Escalators take you up to... Whoa. Oh, the turnstiles. Okay. Yeah, that's a fairly new prop, right? All right. Big scoreboard. I like it. I like obnoxiously big scoreboards close to the action. I think that looks cool. Some people hanging out on this deck, getting some drinks. They have their own concessions, which would be fantastic. Scoreboard walk up here. Ooh, he kind of has this little bell hanging out. Nice. Burying that tower. Awesome. Then you have the party deck over here, where you have some retired numbers. Party deck is hanging out above this custom bullpen. Very nice. How did you do? Oh, okay. Like, yeah. Like I always say, they're never the same. People find creative ways to get it done. Excellent with the two decks above the field level seating right along the left field line. Very, Chicago and New York, the White Sox, that is. A lot of times that second deck just curls around a few feet around the foul pole. Very nice little village that you can see from home plate. You got the Prudential Center off in the background as well. Nice. Admin 1. New to Studio 44. Doesn't look like he's new to Stadium Creator because this is not the work of a rookie. Very nice indeed. I thank you, sir, for the contribution to Studio 44. Keep them coming. Let's stick to new creators here in Studio 44, shall we? We have Port Stadium in New York. New York has an altitude of 5,000 feet, which is almost max. Built in 2024, and it comes to us from the new creator, Macho Baton 67940. And it looks like a brand new stadium. Like, I want to say, like, late 80s, early 90s with all these deck. Oh, look at the facade up top. That looks cool. Yankee Stadium, like using that fence. Good idea. Underneath the old school roof. So many layers of fencing. And then you got this standing room only deck in front of the crowd out in here and left with the scoreboard built into the home run fence. Fantastic. Custom bullpen over here and left. Oh, look at the train station or the train tracks. Nice. Here's the port. A couple ships and the lighthouse. Fun. Oh, and there's a cruise ship out here too. Oh, and then they put the scoreboard on the tower. Fantastic. Another ship. Awesome. Big parking lot. Fenced off. Nice. This big brown complex. Oh, you can hit some. Oh, no, that's foul ball. It would be foul ball if you hit him in the water. Okay. Over in right field, the standing room only section's a little bit smaller. Some flags over here in right center. Some flags over here in the right field corner. Another custom bullpen. Excellent. Looks like a lot of tedious work went into putting those laser ribbons on. Oh no, it's all field level, so it comes with a. Okay. But it does take a lot of work to line those up properly to have it go all the way around like that. Okay, this is right behind home plate, this building. Okay, fun. Very unique. I like this section right here, too, right next to the dugout. Another big scoreboard over here. Super cool. Did he put something on there to kind of hide the train tracks? Is that what he did? No, that's all pretty, you just don't see the tracks that well. Okay. But it works because it looks like they're standing there and they got the railing. All right. Yeah, I like this custom little bleacher section behind the batter's eye, too. Fun. Then you have more bleacher sections next to the batter's eye. Fun. All right, Macho Baton 67940. Let's flip that light switch and take a peek. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't even notice you got the big buildings out here, the big guns. I like how this building runs into the seats behind home plate. Great work, sir. I dig it. Welcome to Studio 44. I will keep my eyes and ears open to find some new stadiums from you. Next up in the queue is Pluto Dome, and I think this is from another new creator. At least it doesn't look familiar, the name. Gonna Team Kill You. Pluto Dome in Pluto City, Pluto. Max altitude built in 2024, and I bet it's cold as shit in here if it's actually on Pluto. But look at this. Got all futuristic seating. Very fun. You got the satellites out here in rocks. Futuristic concessions. This goes all the way around. Nice. Yeah, like the, what is this, like the space hub? What do they call it? Space colony. Okay. With the portal there. What are some of the symbols? I never really looked before. A reverse 1, apparently. Okay, I guess it's the normal if you just flip it around. You got a mitt, the number 1 finger, cleats. Okay, I never really paid attention to this before. There's a trophy and medal, looks like. Some kind of baseball medal. Helmet, bat and ball, cleats again. And it looks like it just kind of repeats itself. Using the waterfall in center field for the batter's eye, and then the alien statue and the UFO with that circular thing on it. What do they even call this thing? A neon ring. Does it even neon up? I guess a little bit. It's probably let it put it there. Oh, light too close to the batter's eye. Boo, 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 boo. Looks like it has a retractable roof. Using the, that looks really cool with the new school roof. Oh, there's monsters. They're watching the game from atop the other UFOs. You got the spiral towers out here. Fun. This is one of the cooler. Oh, look at this. There's the, and then there's a satellite. Right. This looks really cool as a roof. Does it have the thing? Yeah, it has the things hanging down. I always thought about using these for a roof, but I couldn't get past these like little pillars or whatever you would call those. Fun. 2 layers of this guy right here. And it seats 58K. Wow. Okay. Flip that lights on. I'm guessing it's going to look pretty dark because of the lights. The roof looks amazing from outside. That makes a great looking retractable roof from outside. Oh, and there's people out above the scoreboard too on this walkway up here. Fantastic. Gonna Team Kill You has another stadium for us in store. We'll check that out in a future video. Excellent. Oh, a lot of tedious work on the outside too, facing it off. This is an old school building, right? It's not exactly a skyscraper, but it's really like wide. Let's get back inside. Turn the lights on again real quick. Very fun. Very, very Pluto-ish. The Pluto Dome. All right. Gonna Team Kill You. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to Studio 44. Philly is back in Studio 44 with ESPN Zone. It's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Altitude of 1,000 feet. Built in 1966. And, oh, I love how it takes you right into the water. It's got ESPN Zone labeled up here. Then there's the PB. I remember he put PB in another one of his stadiums. ESPN. Wow, look at this freaking bleacher deck that goes all the way around. Fantastic. And then there's luxury seating over here in the left field, the first base line. Then the bleachers kind of run into the field level seating. Excellent. Plenty of layers of bleacher seats. You know what? The stadium was looking familiar to me, so I looked to the notes, and now I'm seeing that Philly did cement this before, because I do remember the PB, and now that I'm thinking about it, I remember the waterfall coming in too from the water, and it looks fantastic. I also remember the 3 layers of bleacher seats. He did say he did some touch-ups on the ESPN Zone, and he has Ridgewood. I think we did Ridgewood already. So I apologize, Philly Blue. I don't remember what the touch-ups are, but I do love this new building out here with the little balcony sticking out for people to hang out with on either side. Cool idea. Great stadium. These guys are kind of fenced in. What do you got, a backwards old school plaza level seating back here? Oh, it's end caps. Okay. Great idea. Beautiful. Oh, okay. I saw this go down. I thought maybe there's a steps for people to go in here and actually go swimming or something. But yeah, I do remember the stadium now that I'm in here more. There was another one in New Jersey, right? And there was like, I said, hey, can't they be like right across from each other? Because this is in Philadelphia. And I know the Delaware River goes right in between them. Stadium's as well lit a stadium as I've ever seen. A lot of times right in here and right in here get tough, but it looks great. Yeah, this is fantastic. Excellent work, Philly Blue. He got in touch with me on Facebook. You guys can do the same. Studio 44, you can do that search right on Facebook. Studio 44 with Phil Sherman. Feel free to instant message me or post on my wall or whatever. Great place to get a hold, and we'll talk stadiums or baseball or whatever. Looks like this is some touch-up because I don't think this was available when he first showed the stadium, so maybe there's some new buildings out there. Maybe in the comments or in the premiere, he'll leave some notes of what the specific touch-ups are, but I like that he put the distances in the walls, even if it is with that crappy prop that has the only numbers. What are you going to do, Phil Blue, huh? Excellent work. I like that little boardwalk deck up here. Fantastic. Great work, sir. Thanks a lot. Okay, I have to apologize to Dadb because in one of the premieres or one of the live streams, he mentioned that he had some more stadiums for me to watch, and I just haven't gotten into them yet. Again, I highly recommend if you want some stadiums shown, go to the Google form. It's linked right in this video. It's linked on my YouTube channel in the description, and it's linked in that Facebook page I just talked about. But this is Dadb Stadium in Calgary. I can't remember what he told me the province was. But he lived out there. He was hanging out with us last Friday when we debuted the new season of the Ricky Davis League. Has an altitude of 2,841 feet, built in 2008. And I love this deck and using the dinosaur wall to host it. Kind of has its own railing on it, which is smart. Good way to save memory. It's got the 2 layers. Now, his stadiums have a lot of similar feel to it, but it almost feels like I showed this one, and I know a lot of his stadiums have Dadb in it. So I feel terrible if I already showed this, but I like Dadb Brewing out here. Beautiful. Oh, look at this little deck up here. People are hanging out too. Dadb has good, clean work. Pretty standard around and behind, although he did throw some concessions up there, and he used the... What the hell is it called? Official scorer's booth out here and left. Or down the third baseline. Excellent. Ooh, the Hall of Fame sign's picking up there. Beautiful. Are those luxury seats reachable? 318 down the line. Oh, I would say so. I recorded a bunch of highlights. I'll have a video soon. Playing games in the All-Stars in your stadiums and playing games in the new RDL League in your stadiums. I was a little disappointed because I played like my first series. My first road series was in the awesome Memphis stadium that Murph built. And he told me in the comments, hit some splash shots. And I didn't hit one fucking home run with a right-handed hitter. I hit them all with lefties. But I'll show you some highlights of that. And I have some highlights in my own stadiums in Chicago. This is beautiful. I like the quirky dimensions out and left. That kind of straight line that goes across. Very nice. I'm guessing, yep, it was dead space. Yeah, that's part of the problem with the long batter's eye in center field, is it'll give you dead space all the way up to here. Yeah, even right here. Tell me why is that redded out? Why does that need to be redded out? I don't know. Fabulous stadium, Dadb. Let me know if there's anything else specific you'd like to see. I know we showed, what was it, Molson? Molson Gold Stadium in that live stream that we did. Oh, we got to turn the lights on. I never noticed that before, that baseball tomorrow. I like that color scheme in there, that blue and gray. Looks great with the lights on. Got that Cincinnati building with that like cage up top. Dome cage. Cage dome. Very nice. I like how he did the lights too. How he's got the skinny on the end and then put them together to make the wider ones in the middle. Cool. Very nice, Dadb. I want to play some RDL Legends games in here. What was the altitude? Pretty high, right? Yeah, 2,800 feet. Yeah, we're going to hit some bombs in here. Hit balls off these concession stands and in these luxury seats. I like it. Thank you, sir. I can go through your vault again, but if you have anything specific, let me know for future videos, and I'll definitely showcase them. Next up, we have Bibby Watt Stadium from a new creator. This is Finman 43. Now, this stadium is in Delaware, Joe. Altitude of 5,279 feet and built in 2024. And it's interesting to say the least. Center field's actually kind of fun. I like how it comes to that point in center field. See, this is where I wish you could get creative with seating. I would love it if you could put, maybe not in center field, but I'd love it if you could line these up, you know, and put one here and one on the other side and make that triangular seating section, you know, to kind of trace the home run line or the home run fence. But holy crap, look at how deep it gets over here. How deep is that? $4.99. Yeesh. It's going to hook way foul before it ever gets that far. Big scoreboard out and right. Multiple fence patterns. 500 feet right down the right field line. You got some of those bungalows with the ramp taking you up. Old school seating around it. Oh, yeah, there's a monster. Oh, good thing he's fenced in. That'll keep him. Is this monster's dinner? The dinosaurs and the cow? Holy hell. I forgot how big those monsters are. Yeah, I'm going to go swimming in this pool with this guy right here. And I'm not playing on this playground either. Two water slides going next to each other. Excellent. Capitol building behind home plate. Okay. Not quite sure this fits into the Ricky Davis League, but it's unique, and it's been when looking for the stadium, I noticed it's been re-uploaded a bunch of times. Fantastic. Took the time to throw some trees surrounding the ballpark. Bunch of hills back here too, and the Ferris wheel like on top of the upper deck. All right, rock on. Seats quite a few, 36,000 people. Luxury seating above the scoreboard out here, very nice. There's a jet hanging over. Man, he almost looks like he's in home run territory. Nope, not even close. At the angle he did. You got some ivy on the wall, nice touch. This ivy looks terrible. Come on, at SDS, you got to do better. Using the grass would be a better look. Bibby Watt. It's kind of like they reversed the vowels of Bobby Witt, huh? Using the sign as kind of a backdrop for the name. Good idea. Very nice, Finn, man. Is that like a certain shape? It kind of looks like a bat or something. Very unique, no doubt in that. Good work, sir. I dig it. Let's turn the lights on real quick. Very fun. Why not, right? Fun ideas in here, boss. All right, give me something else soon. Jace Chiff is back with aluminapark in San Diego, California. Has an altitude of 3,750 feet. Built in 2023. He says it's a San Diego clone, Petco Park clone. And I definitely see what he's talking about with the Western Metal Supply building, taking you right down the left field line, and that small little section right along the home run fence, and then the scoreboard upper deck right next to it. Very nice. And then you got this wall in here with the scoreboard. Super cool. Center field. Very nice. What is this? Oh, it's the top of the tent, or the stage. MLB stage. Great idea. Fun center field, little park or courtyard. And then right field, took out that quirky right field section. 3 decks, brought them in closer together. This looks more reachable now. This is blended in together nicely. Took out some of the gaps. Aren't there a bunch of spaces between some of the upper decks out here? I don't know. Anything Jace Chips puts together is fantastic. So, yeah, definitely a Petco vibe. Outside looks like it was faced off with that one apartment building. I use that a lot as like windows and stuff. What's red now over here? I don't get this. I mean, how could I have downloaded the stadium that he would have saved and not touched it, and then all of a sudden it's redding out? I just don't get it. It happens all the time now. But anyway, cool roof to kind of close off the stadium out here. Very nice. So clean, especially on the inside. Adding custom roofs to buildings and stuff. Makes it look so nice, I think. What are these? Oh, those stacks of something. What are they? Might as well look. Beams, construction beams. How about giving us some beams that are up and down? Like pillars and beams. It'd be fantastic to have for our builds. These buildings are all blended together out here. Really cool. Nice work, sir. Jace Chiff, or JS _155, with another beautiful, beautiful stadium here in Studio 44. I can't thank you enough, sir. Schmitty VG is back in Studio 44 with Snowdome. It's in Anchorage, Alaska, has an altitude of 4,000 feet, built in 2024. He says he usually doesn't make dome-like stadiums, but he was inspired to use some of the snow props for a stadium. So let's take a look. Automatically, I love this wall automatically right away. I like how the hit it here was blended into this marble. That looks really cool. Then it's again up here with the wood. Holy crap, that's a big wood wall. Oh, there's more of them. Okay. Then he's got a window out here looking out into the Alaskan nature something. Alaskan landscape, we'll call it that. Big, huge window from the hologram props. Looking cool. Looking out into some snow mounds. And the warehouse stacked on top of each other. Cool. And he's got the Western Metal Supply building flipped around for a brick base. And then more wood on top of that. More windows and lights. Is this the blue one with the hills? Yep, or the slants, I should say, not hills. I put hills on top of it. Using the new building for a retractable roof type situation, perhaps, or maybe this was the part that closes. And then stacking that building from day one on top of each other out in left center. And there's a train that goes by, fun, and goes out of the stadium. Excellent. Snowdome by Schmitty VG. Little luxury seat right back behind home plate. Yeah, I would imagine even though Anchorage is a city, I couldn't imagine it's super well populated. 11,000 feet or 11,000 people in the city. Now, isn't there some place in Alaska where they play like in the middle of the summer because it's always day or it's mostly day for the entire summer, where they play a game at midnight by tradition with no lights on? I thought that was a thing. I don't know if they still do it or not. Some batting cages over here. Cool shipping containers kind of blocking the place in. Then you got a custom bullpen out and right with hit it here, sign here too. Fun. Schmitty VG. Still have more from him. He was also hanging out with us in that live stream. 5.5 hours. I didn't know I had it in me. People were in and out. Saw Sewell, saw Sammy and Dan. I feel like we haven't seen Arch in a while. Where's he at? Did Carmen's dad stop in for a minute? I feel like Carmen's dad stopped in too. Big Impact, Dad Bob. Frankie was in for a little while. Ooh, I like the scoreboard too. Oh, I thought it was the other green one with the pillars or the beams holding it up. I always say pillars. I don't necessarily always mean pillar. I do mean beam. I think the beams are important to have. Like Fenway Park and Wrigley Field, some of the old school stadium. Like, like this isn't necessarily a pillar. Maybe, it could be a beam, right? We need more of those. Bigger beams. Construction like props that would actually fit into the construction of a stadium. All right. Definitely get an Alaskan feel for this field. Because obviously in Alaska you'd probably want to play in a dome, and obviously you'd probably want to. Oh boy, it's late on a Sunday night. I should be in bed, but I told myself I was going to record Sunday and things came up and I didn't get around to it, so I'm doing it now. But thank you, Schmitty. I think we still have more in the queue from you, so be on the lookout. More coming soon. Heading out to California for this next field. This is called Town Field. It's in San Joaquin Valley. Am I saying that right? California, built in 2019, has an altitude of 3,000 feet, and this was created by our good buddy Sandman Dan. Looks like it's in a little village. Oh, I like this. Little bleacher section, and then using the lazy river to block it off, and then there's a road up here. Cool. We're going to be pummeling these houses. Fun. 343. Yeah, won't be as easy as I thought. It's pretty deep out there in left. But that looks so cool. And this fun little park out here in right center with this big pond coming in from a river, maybe. Cool. This looks really nice. These clubhouses kind of fit underneath the stadium, or with these clubhouses fit underneath the scoreboard. Super cool. Hit it here above the labeled Town Field scoreboard. Fantastic. Nice little fun park over here in the first base foul territory in the corner. This looks cool too, having the hill kind of walled off with the lazy river. So nice. Concession stands underneath, the funky luxury seating / official scoring. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, he's got the bridge going on. Oh, nice work, Dan. Town Field labeled out here, too. Very fun. Oh, what's over here? What's this? Second stadium today using this stone as stairs. I love it. And there's that little covering section on this hill with the funky tree. Funky tree. Is this a willow? Swamp moss. Oh, is that new? Has to be new. So good, Dan. This is one of your cleanest stadiums, too, I would say. Cool escalators taking you up and down over here. I like the play ball sign underneath the lights. So good. You guys really piss me off with how creative. Canoes! I can't help myself every time I see him now. Oh, boy. Let's turn the lights on. Excellent. Didn't put in a grass pattern because it looks like it's more like a town park or a high school field even. And they don't often have the fancy grass patterns and such. I'm going to do it. I don't have to make the sound effect anymore. What did you think? I threw it together because Sewell put it in, and then I used it in the live stream, so I didn't give Sewell enough credit for it. Thank you, sir. Fantastic work. It's going to be temporary, though, because I do feel like I have to make my own, because I think I want to try to sell a shirt with that on it. This right here on the chest. Stadium of the Year candidate button, Studio 44 state. I want it to look some kind of metal stamp. I'm sure I can figure out how to do that using AI or something, but yeah, thank you, Sewell, for taking the time to do that for me. And I'll use it temporarily until I can get my lazy ass around into doing it, making a more permanent one. And then it took me forever to find the right sound effect. And then I saw like a commercial. I'm trying to figure out what you would call it. It's not necessarily a branding sound, but it's like a metal stamp or an embedding, or that's the sound I'm looking for. You know, I think I said it on a live stream, or maybe it was a video. It's the Indiana Jones when they're stamping in the library. Similar sound. The guy stamping, he thinks he's making the sound because Indiana Jones is pounding the floor at the same time, but. Beautiful work, Sam and Dan. Really good. Left field, right field, all around. It just looks amazing. So clean. Fantastic. Looks like a lot of fun. Thank you, sir. Okay, this next stadium is called Repurposed Football Stadium. It's in Nomad, max altitude of 5,279 feet, built in 2024. PFK Nunn is the creator, and he says that this stadium was supposed to be a multi-purpose stadium with the football team. When they got a new stadium, baseball team owners were cheap and didn't want to build a new stadium, so their solution was just to knock down left field stands and call it good. So you got this big wall out here that takes you into the football stadium. Super cool. You got the Show 24 up sign up on top and the Japanese signs out here on this deck. And then here's the soccer stadium aspect of it. Excellent. Reminds me of that Row Stadium, but better, cleaner. That stupid Row Stadium complex that you see all over the place. Very clean, very nice indeed. The way everything's kind of connected. I love this center field home run fence too. This has got to be a poke to put one out down here. It's a good thing it's max altitude. Well, 324 is not too bad. Just a little shy of average, around 330, 333-ish, right? Center field's pretty shallow too. Well, except for, I guess, right here, 440. That's a poke. Yeah, very nice. 362 down the wall and right. You ain't getting any in that upper deck. I wish they'd hurry up and build the soccer stadium in New York. I'm so tired of watching baseball games at Yankee Stadium and seeing the stupid soccer lines in the field. I don't know why. It just drives me crazy to think that Yankee Stadium is being shared with some shitty soccer. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's soccer or football fans out there, but I fucking can't stand it. A lot of it's because my high school was such a big soccer town, and no athletes played baseball in my school. They were soccer and track and field and basketball. We could have been a much better baseball team if we had some more of those athletes play. It's very nice. Everything's well lit. I mean, the baseball stadium itself is pretty simple outside of left field, so really not much to say about it, but it's very clean. It's a cool idea. It's much nicer looking than that stupid row complex like I talked about. Just the fact that you have them on, like different levels. The football field's higher than the baseball field, then the soccer field's back there. Very nice. PFK None, I dig it, buddy. Thanks for sending it my way. Okay, we have the latest and greatest from Texas Eggs 75. This is in Allentown, Pennsylvania, altitude of 338 feet, built in 2000. It's called the Show Field, and he says this came completely from his imagination. And I see that he is using a brand new batter's eye in center field. He's got clubhouse seating all the way around the home run fence and continues behind and around. Excellent. The separated upper deck kind of gives me a Quidditch pitch feel to it. Texas Ag 75. Oh, that's a cool idea. Kind of a way to blend the numbers in with the cooler letters. I like it. And then you got more buildings up here that give you a Harry Potter vibe as well. Yeah, he said it was a gorgeous view from behind home plate, and I agree with the hill, with all the trees, and the volcano, and some ruined buildings. Uh-oh, what's up here? Light? Okay. Just forgot to delete it. Been there before myself. Mark was playing the game against the Hollywood Superstars, and he noticed that I left the building floating above the batter's eye in center field. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Shit, I can't even remember the name of that radio show now. We had him here in Rochester. They've been all over the country for iHeartRadio. They both talked kind of weird like this. The host would say, oopsie poopsie, all the time. I really liked them. I was listening to them when I found out that the most recent lockout ended. What was that, 22? What the hell was their names? I don't know. But they're on in the afternoons, just short of a year, and then I guess budget cuts led them to moving on, and now a local guy runs that hour, and I listen to them. But yeah, this is definitely a very unique field. Texas Ag's does a great job of facing off the outside of the stadium. Seems to have some kind of medieval wizard-like vibe to it. With the fancy towers and, the castles and the volcano. And then the with the clubhouse seating kind of reminds me of where King Joffrey would watch the jousting tournaments, and Khaleesi would watch. What did they call it? They wanted the fighting pits opened. Was it Marine? And then the gold mask dudes attacked, and the dragon came in and saved her. What, season 6? I love Game of Thrones. That's something we haven't touched on. Respect the Pick yet. The plan is to record tomorrow. It's because we got so many cool things to talk about. The Olympics and Star Wars Acolyte and Deadpool, Wolverine. So be on the lookout for that if you are, in fact, subscribed to Respect the Pick. Throw them lights on real quick. Very unique. Yep, he's got the old school dirt pattern, which makes sense for this field. Doesn't look very deep out here. But, of course, when you make your stadium compact like this, it kind of helps make it look closer to Texas Ags. You have to remind me, man. You make so many stadiums so fast and so good. Do you play in them, or do you just make them for showcasing? You have to remind me. Faced off that club seating with a sign. Nice work, man. Excellent. Very fun. This facing is one of your better ones. I really like the vibe out there. What is going on? Why does this happen so much? I've never seen this used so much before, and now boom, we got it in 2 different stadiums. And the same thing with steps, using the stacked stone to create steps twice in one video. All right, excellent work, Texas Ags. Thank you so much, man. Gorgeous. We have another super fantastic creator here back in Studio 44. This is Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. Has max altitude, built in 2024, built by the man, the myth, the legend, Murph075. He says since he recently moved to Kentucky and SDS just added that new horse track, he decided to make a stadium inspired by Churchill Downs, where the Kentucky Derby is. He replicated the grandstands around the track and modeled the stadium around that design. So let's dive in deeper here. Holy crap, look at it back here. But again, I mean, my big problem with the racetrack is you can't even tell what it is. You can't see the racetrack part of it. I mean, I guess you can't see the football part of it in most times either, but I don't know. But holy crap, look at all the work that went into creating the grandstand back here. Fabulous. With all the luxury seats and separate levels and bleachers and what did he do to... Oh, okay. He just put seats in. All right. It kind of made their own. Okay. Excellent. And then there's a bunch of stuff going on in the middle. Man, it's got to be hard work to do this when you can't get your camera close. Well, I guess you can zoom in, but you can't get at every angle. I found that out trying to ride the train. Holy crap, are there people up here? Oh, no, it's just... Okay, from far away it looked like people. Okay. Bunch of little buildings around. There's some horses, some people tending to those horses. Is it horses? It just doesn't sound right. Oh, they're running. They're in a race. . Did I do that? Did I bury him? thought I may have grabbed that. Then there's a big parking lot. I've never been a big Kentucky Derby guy. And then over here, yeah, it definitely gives you a racetrack vibe. Building some bleachers into the little balconies out here, the little covered balconies. You got some concessions out in right center field. Brand new. Well, I guess it's not brand new, but it's new to 24. This batter's eye, perfect with the flags. Definitely gives me a racetrack vibe. One of the last halfway decent Marx Brothers movies. At least it had a great scene in it. Day at the races. Tootsie Fruitsy, get your Tootsie Fruitsy ice cream. Funny stuff. I'm getting a fine Tootsie Fruitsy in right here. Hey, you crazy. Very nice. I'm guessing those are all the horse stables. Those little buildings. All right, play some baseball. Now, they got to host other races out here throughout the year, right? You can't build all that and just use it once a year. Excellent. Churchill Downs from Murph 075. Yeah, it's got a small little plaza level seating and then luxury seating built right into that minor league luxury seating thing. Nice work, Murph. Excellent as always. You are a true stadium creator artist. Okay, I believe this gentleman made his debut in Studio 44 in the last video. He gave us the Wharf 2, I think, and now he gives us Harbor Park. Now, he says he gave us Harbor Park 2, but I couldn't find a Harbor Park 2. So I'll give you Harbor Park in Norfolk, Virginia. Altitude of 287 feet, built in 2010. Now, he says this is a historic Alaskan fishing village, but I think that was from the last stadium, so we'll take a peek at this. I love this little section out here. What did he use for all the... Oh, he's got the barriers. Okay. These could probably work as a new... They're in furnishings. This could probably work as a new... Yeah. In front of those field level seatings where there's no home run fence. Like right here. I think it would look a little bit better than the chain link. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to have to try to remember that's there. Because it's not in the... Yeah, I think that'll work much better than the chain link. I don't know how expensive it is. And it drives me crazy that it doesn't link the part that's clearly supposed to be linked. But anyway, back to the stadium. I like using the little roof over here. I mean, it looks like it could be a little fishing village in Alaska. Put this little river in here. I was going to say, the water looks so blue, so much bluer than it has in the past. And this drives me crazy, too, this circle in the water that you see every time. I don't know what causes that. Is it the artificial light? I don't know. Behind home plate looks cool with the bleachers and press boxes and scores booth and stuff like that. This building is customized to in a wedge form, and then using the contemporary roof. I like this deck. This deck looks really cool. And then blending the signs in behind the windows looks really good. Navy, Mutual, Pepsi. Coke is it, baby. Can't beat the real thing. Oh, the whole lower level is bleachers. Cool. Well, I guess down the first baseline only. Behind home plate This fancy seating. Fancy. And this custom building looks cool, too. Looks like he used the windows, but then used the tile to face it off. Excellent. Psycho Ant 21. Holy crap, it's deep out there and right. This is a template, right? $375. Holy hell. And then 400 in the gap. Yeesh. Ain't put many balls out over there. Altitude wasn't very high either, was it? Nope. 287. Burp. Flip that light switch real quick. Take a look at night. Take a look at the city at night. Very nice. Psycho Ant. With another good showing right here in Studio 44. Are these supposed to be bullpens, maybe? Smart. Nope. Well, this looks a little bit more of a custom bullpen. Okay, this is the second one, fellas. You guys know I love you, right? But this is the second one today. You know home plate's supposed to be like that. Okay? Sorry, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but the pointy end goes in the back. You can put little batter's boxes in there. That's cool. How do you do that? What's that prop? Oh, it's a bunch of... Very creative. Very good idea. See the points in the back. I did something similar in the last video. The guy with the railings on those. I wasn't calling anybody out. I wasn't, because he said in the comments, calling him out. I'm not calling you out. Look, the stadium is really cool. That's just one thing that I noticed. Very nice stadium, guys. Psycho Ant, beautiful. Joby Designs is back in Studio 44 with, I believe, his third stadium. He sends us Industrial Grounds. It's an ABZ, XYZ, almost max altitude, built in 1899. Says he wanted to go with a true old school stadium. Says built within the constraints of surroundings and would define the stadium. So it's going to take a right-handed Babe Ruth to hit it here and win that car. So we'll look into that. And let's dive right into it. Holy crap. Excellent. I love this right field with that big green wall. That definitely gives you an old school field. So, yeah, he's got the scoreboard turned around. Smart. In the corner, you got the warehouses and the brick castle-like building. Oh, and that's giving you behind home plate, too. Ooh, look at this custom deck. All bleachers down low. Yeah, he said 1899, right? Holy crap, look at all this. Oh, there's the train tracks. Fantastic with the bridges. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I like this too. The home run fence goes straight back. You can hook around. How shallow is that right there? 270, and then it goes right back to 298. And then in left center field, you have the train station. What do they call this? Yeah, elevated railway station. Okay. 550 foot. Yeah, you're going to need Aaron Judge. Steve Stewart, maybe. Now, how do you know it's 100 or 500 feet? Did you maybe take this home run fence back there? Logs. Got the cool old school cars out there. People are standing out on this deck. Nice. Oh, people are going to love this stadium. Then there's the overhang thingy. Another older deck with some logs around. Beautiful, nice, compact right field. It's so fun. Quirky dimensions. Let's see, 300. Yeah, 300 right down the line. So, yeah, you're going to be hitting balls over that scoreboard and onto the roof. Maybe into the bridge. It was pretty high altitude, too, right? 359 right down left field. Not many home runs going out there. Holy crap. Oh, there's a goat up there. The water tower. And the damaged building turned around so you see the nicer part of it. Sweet. Turn the lights on and it looks really good. I don't see any real lights. Or any stadium lights anyway. It's all using artificial. You can only play day games here. It was built in 1899. They didn't have no lights in 1899. Now that's cool. Using the bleachers behind. Maybe could you add like a different type of bleacher to fill in those seats? That could be a fun idea. Yep, look what he did. He used those barricades as a railing to keep people safe from falling onto the field. How high is the wall? 30 feet. Very nice. What do you think, fellas? I think I'm about to do it. It's done. It's officially a Stadium of the Year candidate. I have decided. I've gone through and I've already started marking the videos. Or not the videos. I'm gonna re-record them. All the Stadium of the Year candidates. I think that would make more sense than trying to find the videos and record them and re-edit them and yeah. I'm just gonna re-record all the Stadium of the Year candidates. I'm gonna do it in September, and then I don't know how I'm gonna do Stadium of the Year this year. I've like doubled my subscribers since then. I'm up to 602. Woohoo! Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do the Stadium of the Year this year. Maybe you guys will send me. Maybe you guys will send me your favorite Stadium of Years. Excellent. I don't know what else to say about it. Joby Designs. Fantastic. I really, really like it a lot. C London 21 is back with Shea Stadium at 2024. It's in Queens, New York, has an altitude of 500 feet, built in 2024. And he says that there are different gate locations named after legendary Mets, outdoor seating for tailgaters, and then inside you have the left field concourse named after the Dr. Dwight Gooden, and behind home plate named after the late great catcher Gary Carter, who of course played for the Expos and the Mets. There's Gooden's Garden. That looks phenomenal. I love my higher greenery. I don't know what it is. Just something about not usually seeing, like nature on roofs and, stuff like that. I think that looks really cool. I don't know if you're going to put any balls up there, though. It looks pretty deep. Oh, 314's on the line, but still. Anytime you're looking at, like, up here, it's going to be tough to get up that deep. Got the two decks behind the batter's eye. MayaBeNormalMind.com. MyAbnormalMind.com. Maya be normal. Oh, what a dumbass. You have to let me know what that is. C London. There's the Mets retired numbers. And of course, Jackie Robinson up top. Not super standard around, but and behind. Big gap in the upper deck here. That looks pretty cool. And then you got Shea Stadium ripping out up there. And then here's Gary's home plate. Another wiffle ball field. Has this always been up here? Or is this something you added? Oh, you added that. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, yeah, that's been up there the whole time. Guess I didn't realize that. Concession stand back there. Snack shack, ballpark eats. Yeah, this is the highlight of the stadium for me anyway. The second level garden surrounded by the modem. And you got that circular tower in there and then a bunch of concession stands. The brew hoo escalator that will take you up to this plaza level seating over here. And you got the Creole dugout. There's always people in line to get into that Creole dugout. It's a popular place. He did say there's a lot going on outside the stadium, too. Let's take a quick peek out there. Oh, here's the outside seating for tailgating he was talking about. Okay. It's taking tailgating to a whole new level right there. You got the Seaver Gate, late great Tom Seaver. Passed away a few years ago now, right? There's the VIP gate. A lot going on outside these gates here. Whose gate is this? Oh, this is the main gate. Okay. Shea Stadium. The Straw Gate. Now, this is cool. Strawberry. I forgot who they all were, but in a recent Yankee game, they mentioned that Darryl Strawberry is one of a few players who have played in every single New York team and former New York team. And here's the Gary Carter Gate behind home plate. He played for the Yankees and the Mets, and then he played for the LA Dodgers, who used to be in Brooklyn, and he played for the San Francisco Giants, who used to be across the river from the Yankees Stadium and the Polo Grounds, the New York Giants. That was cool. I can't remember who the other ones were off the top of my head, but very cool stadium. See London. I very much appreciate you sending it our way. Very nice work, sir. Two more stadiums to show you in the Stadium Extravaganza video. This is the first of the two. SF Pier Stadium, created by Frost Man Mex 1616, has an altitude of 235 feet, built in 2024, located in San Francisco, California. And man, I never realized how big this pier was, how big the pillars are, or the whatever they're called. So tall. Is this like a real thing? Are you recreating a real thing? There's the Golden Gate Bridge, which would make Alcatraz over here someplace, right? Looks like he's got lights to light up the water out here. Then there's a little beach with rocks keeping the water out. A bunch of boats ready to catch some home run balls. Frostman Max, where are the canoes? Not a single canoe canoes belong in baseball stadiums. Look at this. Oh, it takes you right down to the stadium. Man, that's... You know, just get on your butt and slide right down. I don't know if I'd want to walk back up there. Man, my fat ass and my bad knee, I'd be dead before I got like halfway up. My dear Lord. Yawn. No typical seating along the first baseline. A bunch of concession stands and a bunch of people are standing around watching the game along the first baseline. Super fun. He's got it closed off with the arches. Welcome to San Francisco. More of the same down the third baseline. No traditional seating. There's a little wiffle ball field. People are getting ready to take their turn at bat. No pitcher, though. Concession stands and the batting cages. Super fun. There's a little stage back here as well. Very nice. Very fun. Pretty symmetrical down the left field and right field lines. Using the new stair prop. Excellent. That's a good way to close off bleachers. I like it. They almost need a railing, though, don't they? Need a railing that goes along with those stairs. Little trolley. I know these are pretty... these are still used in San Francisco now, right? All these people on the deck. Look at all this work that must have went into that. Fantastic. The lighthouses. And then, what is it? North by Northwest? Is that the movie? Well, Jimmy Stewart saves someone. We're right out here. Some lady tries to jump in, see, and he goes in and saves her. That's my Jimmy Stewart impression. It's not bad at that, if I do say so myself. Oh, yeah. They're very clean looking on the outside of the stadium. Yeah. Very nice. One day I'm going to do a whole video. I did quite a bit of Rod Serling in one. I like this third deck. You're definitely going to be hitting balls into that third deck. Yeah, 315 down the line. Yeah, you'll get some up there. Fourth deck, you just don't know about. It'd be fun to hit balls on that ramp, too. Definitely going to be hitting some water shots. I don't know. I find in these stadiums I don't hit much past the home run wall out here. I mean, it is pretty deep. Yeah, it's usually like in the 400s as soon as you start curving in. But I did some Rod Sterling, right? I introduced the whole stadium. Was it Sandman Dan's a couple videos ago? We're still watching Twilight Zones. We haven't got through them all yet. We're like towards the end of season 3. But I think we might be able to create our thumbnail from the stadium. I really like that double pier out there. What a place to lock up while it's turning the lights on. I'll cut that out. Yeah, look at that with the Golden Gate Bridge way in the back and the lighthouses. Could that be our thumbnail? Or do we want to back it up? And turn that into our thumbnail? I kind of like that. The outside of the stadium's so clean. That looks nice. Like I said, he lit up the parking lot and all the water. So fun. Nice work. Frostman Max 16. He's had a few in now, 3 or 4, right? Excellent. I like that right there. Okay, before we take a look at the final stadium of this 18 stadium extravaganza video, I want to remind you guys real quick to check out the Studio 44 show at Fourth Wall. There's a link right here on my channel. Check it out. You got some shirts, some sweatshirts, mugs, mouse pads, glazed cork coasters. Just a lot of fun stuff. I really appreciate the support. Not that you guys don't do enough for me already, sending me these great stadiums, but I am looking to upgrade some software, hopefully get a subscription to my editing software so I can send some 4K videos your guys' way. And yeah, so anything that floats your boat or interests you would really help the channel out. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into the final stadium of the video. When this stadium was sent to me, my mind just exploded. I freaking love this. How do I get the stadium and not close with it? Let's bring up the properties of the stadium before we get a good look at it. This is Moonshot Field at the Ballpark Casino. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada. Altitude of 201 feet. Built in 2024. Comes to us from Sluggish Moth, who is zoomed so far to the front of the stadium creator pack that it's ridiculous. He is right up there with Murph and Jace and Sandman Dan and Sewell and Arch and Texas Eggs and all those guys. I'm sorry if I left you off. Bow Tiger, all you guys, so freaking good. But I'll just read the description. It says, it's my attempt at paying homage to the legend. Legend. That is the ballpark at the Moonshot Casino. It says it was a challenging build and he wished he had more memory to add details and finish the exterior, but he hopes he made Studio 44 proud. Tear. He did. You did, Sluggish Moth. You're freaking amazing. Look at this. Very, very, very big Moonshot Casino vibes using the arches or the portals as arches where there's standing room only fans in here and concession stands in there. And then you got the new school fencing keeping people in. And then you got the ballpark eats back there. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Oh, Sluggish Moth. He's got canoes in the lazy river. Yes. Oh my God. I always put the lazy river out there in left field, and he put the canoes right in that lazy river. Fantastic. And then he's got the hill and behind the batter's eye, like I often do. Actually, I always do in the ballpark in the Moonshot Casino, right? Put the glove out there, and there's a deck behind the hill. Some people are watching. Then he built in a little restaurant in here, and then you got out-of-town scoreboard. And then this is the hotel part of it, the ballpark casino and resort. Beautiful. Using the new school building as the roof. Dig it. And then over here, he's got the 3 levels, or the luxury suites section that I try to have all the time. Excellent. And then, of course, paying homage to Sewell still with the Stadium Center Suites. And then you got Phil's Poker Room. I just played Friday night, broke even. I was chip leader for a long time, too. Ended up just breaking even. And I like this little building sticking out of Phil's Poker Room. I like it. Yep, people are in here watching the game, playing poker. Hell yes. And then over here, respect the pick. Excellent. Then there's this little section here, too. Great layers. Oh, then I forgot the Studio 44 Club in the corner. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, even if it had nothing to do with the ballpark at the Moonshot Casino and take away all the Studio 44 and the respect to pick, it's a gorgeous stadium. It's clean. It's blended in together perfectly. It's using the right props. It's angling everything correctly. It's got layers and targets and just fun stuff. And then, again, the luxury seating, or the luxury, I don't even know what you'd call that because there's no seats, but the luxury party sections right along the field, which I always like to do. And then even more behind home plate. Excellent. Continues down the third base line as well. Definitely be playing some RDL Legend games in here. Then he's got the bowl type seating in the upper deck. Oh, no, there's a little space under here. Okay, I see that now. Fantastic. So let's see how the outside looks. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did, right? I used this building to close it off. Yeah, you're at 100%, so I could see where you don't have memory. But, I mean, it's fantastic. Like I always say, you never see out here anyway. We'll definitely be playing some games in here soon. Quirky dimensions. He did the little the jolt back like I like to do. Now why does that keep doing that? Edit. That's what I want to do. Oh wow, 307. Then it jolts back to 330. Holy crap, that's quite the jolt. But I love it. I'm honored that you would take the time to build the stadium based on the Moonshot Casino and include all the Respect the Pick stuff and the Studio 44 stuff, and then the poker room and stadium center stuff. Fantastic. This all looks so good. I mean, do I even need to do it? I'm going to do it. Another Stadium of the Year candidate from Sluggish Moth 953. Beautiful work, sir. I don't know, maybe that's our new thumbnail. Excellent, excellent work. Do you have a Stadium of the Year candidate? I hope you know what to do by now. Follow the link in my YouTube channel description. Follow the link in the description of this video. Or follow the link on my Facebook page. Fill out that Google form, and I will have that stadium ready for you as soon as possible. Now that the Ricky Davis League has started, and I don't have any franchises to make, and I don't have any players to make, I did take on my first stadium build request. I've been asked 2 or 3 times, but I didn't have the time for them, so this kind of came out at a good time for me to give it a go. So we'll see how that goes. But I if it goes well and the customer is happy with what I built for them, I will offer my services more frequently. If you need a stadium built, I'll have that in my fourth wall as well, along with all those products that you can see with Studio 44 written right on them. I'm working on some new ideas for new products because, let's face it, the ones that are currently there aren't selling too well, not at all. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to try to mix things up, see if we can get something cooking there, because like I said, I could really use some new hardware. But, yeah, check out Respect the Pick. A new episode is coming soon. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But don't like the video if you didn't like it. I mean, if you didn't like it, I'm not going to ask you to like it just to like it. If you like it, liked it. If you didn't like it, don't like it. That's a lot of likes. But either way, I'm very much appreciative of you all setting in your stadiums. I'm very, very appreciative of you guys watching and all the love I've received over the past year and a half or so. So thank you so much, guys. Keep your eyes and ears open for some highlights that are coming soon from your stadiums, not only in the Ricky Davis League, but the Ricky Davis All-Star League, where we have some stadiums that weren't necessarily built for the Ricky Davis League. So thanks you guys so much once again, and Studio 44 will return very, very soon.